for Galena here at week 1 here at home. So Sarwinski coached wins per season. He was the successor to Johnny Mallett. Johnny Mallett coached at Riverton for 5 years. He's the one who you can give credit to for turning their program. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get a LAN cable here. We're having some internet connection issues, but we're going to continue our pregame here.
Number 23, J.C. Wagner.
Pregame show.
Number 20.
Presenting sponsor is brought to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in Southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So that took a little bit more time than we thought to get on the air, but we're going to continue with the pregame show. These two teams facing off, both Jacoby Martin, his first game as a head coach of the Bulldogs, was under Bo Sarwinski for 8 seasons, so really familiar with how this program's ran, and this is a program that's used to winning. Ever since Bo Sarwinski took over, this is a lot of talent on last year's team. They only returned 3 players from last year's team, and that's Casey Hopkins, Devin Hedden, and Zane Turner. So those 3 figure to be big leaders. Like I talked about, he had a monster season. Last year. He over 1,000 yards rushing, 500 yards passing, and 21 combined touchdowns. He's going to be figured to have another big season as he's a senior this year. So definitely a leader to count on for the Bulldogs. As we get closer to kickoff, we're going to step away.
We have a few minutes,
so when we come back, we'll have
everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors.
So here we go. The Rams won the kickoff and deferred to the second half, so the Bulldogs will get the football first here as we get a look at the 2023 Galena Bulldogs. I'm going to get to the starting lineups for Riverton. Number 1, Noah Harper. Wide receiver number 2, Zach Feldkamp. Running back number 12, Loke North. Running back number 26, Jesse Wagner. Wide receiver number 27, Logan Ward. Wide receiver number 34, Jordan Warner. Linebacker number 44, Derek McLaughlin. Offensive line number 50, Gavin Boyce. Offensive line number 52, Nolan Bushman. Offensive line number 54, Jace Haywood. And for your Bulldogs, number 2, Zane Turner. Junior number 3, Jack Perry. Junior number 4, Thatcher Botkin. Junior number 14, Brody McNemar. Junior number 15, Coda Daniels. Senior number 21, Deontay Paul. Junior number 24, Caleb Burkhart. Senior number 50, Devin Heddy. Freshman number 55, Connor Buckaloo. Sophomore number 62, Braden Buckaloo. And senior number 69, Jared Webster. As that's starting lineups, we're just about set for kickoff. Zane Turner back deep to return for your Bulldogs. And we're about to get underway as football is almost back. Friday Night Lights.
21, Keontae Hall.
Kick it off for the Rams will be Aiden Witherspoon. So Zane Turner, 5 yards out from the end zone. A low kick, bounces once, fielded at the 5 by Zane Turner, cuts left, now back up the middle, finds a little crease, and he's going to be brought down and upended at the 30-yard line. So now the Bulldogs bring out their offense. Jack Perry will play quarterback for him this year. So switching things up, and I know they're going to find a lot of different ways to get the ball to 7 win. Handoff to Turner up the middle. He's going to be hit, and not much there at all. Might have got back to the line there. Looks like it's going to be no gain, so it'll bring up second down and 10 from the Galena 30-yard line.
Be second down and 10.
So Riverton, they got some size up front. And Galena, they lost a lot of their size. This is going to be a really physical Riverton team, so it's going to require Galena to win. Turner outside, caught, and he's going to have a first down and a little bit more. He brings it up to the 44-yard line, it looks like. They're going to mark him down at the Galena 44-yard line, and that's good for a Galena first down. It's 2 plays, 2 times Turner's touched the ball on the handoff, and then quick pass outside to get the ball to him in space, and that's a play we're going to see a lot tonight and the rest of the season. This time we're going to switch the formation up as Perry's going to come to the near side. Turner's going to take the direct hand snap off left side down the sideline and pushed out of bounds near the 40-yard line. They're going to call him down in Riverton territory at the 42-yard line, and another first down. The Bulldogs off to a quick start here. Picked up 2 first downs and are already into Riverton territory. Zane Turner getting outside with some space and getting the edge on the defender there. Zane Turner will be lined up to the left side. Now they'll motion him across the back. Handoff goes up the middle. That's going to be Caleb Burkhart, and he'll be brought down near the 37-yard line. That'll be about a pickup of 5.
At the 6-yard carry.
So here in this first drive, but the Bulldogs have quickly made it down the field. They're inside the red zone now. Looks like the ball's on the 19-yard line in Riverton territory. They'll have Botkin lined up to the far side. This handoff's going to go. Oh, it's a fake. Zane Turner gets it off the right end, and he's going to be brought down near the 26-yard line. So it looks like he's going to bring up a 4th and 2.
Gavin boys. For a gain of 4th and 1.
They're going to call it a 4th and 1. So probably going to see the Bulldogs go for it here. It was a constant last year that the Bulldogs went for it on 4th down. I don't think we saw them. We didn't see them kick a field goal many times. We'll see if they get creative here. How they're can do this. Zane Turner will be in the backfield, lined up directly behind Jack Perry. Turner's going to be hit immediately and dropped. There was nothing there from the start.
Gain of a yard, but a little bit of that for a first down. But the moving of chains, turnover.
Oh, that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. As Riverton will get the ball for the first time. That drive started off really good for the Bulldogs, but they just couldn't get anything from it. Once they got down to that red zone, Riverton really. So the Rams now into Bulldog. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1.
And Connor Buckley on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
So Rams had big play to start this drive, but had been slowed down by this Galena defense here. They're going to need to get off the blocks quick here. Try and make a play. Handoff goes to the left side, up the middle. That's Derek McLaughlin, and he's going to have the first down and more. He takes it to the 26-yard line. So first down for the Rams.
First and 10 at the 26 for the Rams.
They continue to march down the field. Galena looking to stop here and prevent them from getting any closer to that end zone. Handoff up the middle to Ryder Goodman, and he's going to be brought down. Minimal gain there.
Wrapped up first by McNeemer.
It's like a gain of a yard.
McNeemer and Brooks.
So a handoff inside the 10-yard line now for the Rams.
Gain, second down and 6. Ball's at the 9.
All at the 9-yard line, second down and 6. Rams threatening to score here in the first possession. This goes to the outside. That's Ryder Phillips. Gets the edge, and he's going to walk in for the Ram touchdown. As the Rams get on the scoreboard there with a 9-yard run from Ryder Phillips. Makes score 6-0 Rams. .343 to play here in the first quarter. We'll step away for our first commercial break. We'll be back. Bulldogs getting the football after this. You're watching Bulldog football.
Start your culinary adventure with their a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Sorry about that. We're still messing with the internet, trying to get a playing table here. But we're going to have a penalty thrown. We'll wait to see what the penalty's on.
Against the Bulldogs, holding you the call.
We're going to call holding on the Bulldogs, so it'll push them back 10 yards and make it 1st and 20 from the Galena 22-yard line.
We call it 20.
So Zane Turner just had a 18-yard carry. Brings up 2nd down and 3. He brought it out to the 39-yard line after that 1st and 10 holding penalty. Turner showcasing his speed here early in the first quarter. So this is going to go handoff up the middle, tackle, and up near the 45. So Zane Turner lines up under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Loss of 3 or 4 on the play as Turner just had nothing there.
Nothing there, but
went down. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 12. So 2nd down and 12. Bulldogs behind the chains here. So they're going to line 2 receivers up to the near side and 1 to the far side. Perry rolls out, throw. Deontay Paul caught across the 50-yard line and brought down in Riverton territory near the 48-yard line.
But that's a 9-yard gain.
But a 9-yard pickup makes it a lot better third down. Going to be 3rd down and 3.
Going down and throw for the Bulldogs.
So the Bulldogs get across the 50-yard line, and now big 3rd down here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a run play here. Jack Perry's going to get sent out to the near side. Zane Turner in the backfield. He's going to take the direct snap, rolls out left. Now he's throwing deep. Deontay Paul's got it inside the 20-yard line and brought down around the 10-yard line. That pass will be good. 39 yards from Zane Turner to Deontay Paul. Gives the Bulldogs 3rd down conversion and a big 1st down as they're in a goal-to-go situation. We'll see it. The Bulldogs can capitalize on it now. This play the Bulldogs have been waiting on, and they get it there. A perfect throw and a great play call there. Now Zane Turner takes it up the middle, hit once, fought through contact and brought down not much after. They're going to mark him down at the
And Lord on the tackle for the Rams.
4 or 5 yard line.
That's a 6-yard gain. It'll be 7.
Riverton territory. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-through or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy.
All right. So second quarter, it was a quick first quarter, not many breaks in action there. But the Bulldogs threatening inside Riverton territory. They're going to have 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs. Looking to get something going on the offensive side of the ball. Flip the field. Let's see what Coach Martin can draw up for the Bulldogs. This is a Bulldogs team that's been very successful against the Riverton Rams. As I don't believe they've lost a game yet, not to jinx anything, knock on wood, but the Bulldogs offense has looked sharp, but Riverton, their offense looked good coming out, and they just marched right on down the field. They were physical on the offensive line and weren't easy to bring down, so this is going to be a very physical game and battle in the trenches the whole time. Jack Perry under center. Handoff goes up the middle to Zane Turner. He falls forward. It's going to gain 2 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Like Ryder Phillips and a few other Rams there on the tackle. We're going to go with the 2-yard line.
So this is probably 4 down territory for the Bulldogs. We saw them go for it last possession. Hoping the Bulldogs can get in the end zone here so we don't have to worry about 4th down. So we're going to have power formation on. Jack Perry will be lined up to the far side. They're going to try and push, and doesn't look like he got there. He's going to be about a yard short. So it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 4th and goal.
So a big play, 39-yard pass from Zane Turner to Tiante Paul got him into the red zone, and then it's been a trio of runs by Zane Turner. That gets us to where we are at 4th and goal. 2-point conversion. Got to think the Bulldogs will go for it here. That was also a common theme last year, was 2-point conversions. They're going to go for it here. So we'll have Caleb Burkhart lined up behind Jack Perry. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Zane Turner in the slot. Perry rolls right. Crossbody throw in the back of the end zone. Thatcher Botkin wide open in the back left corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Gives the Bulldogs an 8-7 lead early on in the second quarter as the Bulldogs strike right back after the Rams' opening drive touchdown. And the Bulldogs find themselves with their first lead of the game. It's a big confidence booster for this team, a fairly young team, a lot of juniors on this team. And you got to think Zane Turner, leader on that offense, has got to be pleased with what he saw. How well Zane Turner's thrown the ball here early in this game. We saw his 39-yard pass to Tiante Paul, and then that one was Jack Perry. Jack Perry throwing the ball well, and Zane Turner also. That's nice that you can have that combo, that you can just interchange those guys and send Jack Perry out to line up at receiver and put Turner at quarterback. That can really mess with the defense's game plan and seem to work on that drive. We'll see if the Bulldogs can continue it here, get a stop here, and get the ball back on offense. So the Rams will have Lake Crowder and Aiden Witherspoon back deep to return. They're standing on the hash marks on the 10-yard line. And Jack Perry will do the kickoff for the Bulldogs. Perry, a shallow kick. It's going to bounce at the 30. Takes a friendly Riverton roll as it's fielded, and he gets decked at the 33-yard line. Looked like that was Michael Endicott with the tackle there.
Rams will start this drive at the 33.
So the Rams get a good starting field position on this drive. So they bring their offense back out. Last drive, the Rams were rather successful running the ball. See if the Bulldogs found something here on the sideline they can fix on that. This is going to be a handoff or a fake, and it's going to be Ryder Goodman scrambling up the middle. He'll have 5 or 6 yards and brought down by Zane Turner.
All 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7.
So 8-7 Bulldogs lead early in the second quarter. Loke North lined up directly behind Ryder Goodman. Ryder Phillips motions over. Handoff's going to go to Loke North. He gets closer to the chains. Looks like he's brought down at the 42-yard line. Loke North lined up behind Goodman. Handoff's going to go to Lake Crowder, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. He got 2 yards, picks up the first down. So that'll move the chains for the Rams.
Be first and 10 at the 44.
So Loke North and Ryder Phillips lined up in the backfield. Rolls out right and it sheds a tackle. That would have been the one in coverage. Goodman takes a snap, handoff to Lope North off the left side. Sheds one tackle and has daylight ahead. A race to the end zone. He is not going to be caught. And that's going to be a 44-yard touchdown for Lope North, as he shed a couple defenders off the left side and had tons of daylight ahead. Puts Riverton back in front, 13-8 for the time being, pending the extra point. To the far side, Goodman rolls right, throws, picked off, back ahead. We'll step.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With done right the first time. Gherkin.
Here we go. So the kickoff is going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Bulldogs get the football back. Long field to go.
Yeah.
This has been a back and forth game with a lot of action. Both teams, really good football on both sides for week one. It shows these teams are well coached.
Bulldogs will get the ball at the 35. It'll be 1st and 10.
Jack Perry runs to the huddle with the play. See what the Bulldogs can do this drive. Botkin will be sent out to the far side, and McNemar lined up to the near side. Runs forward and gets swarmed by Byron. Oh, there we go. So that was a carry for 1 yard after Burkhart's 8-yard pickup on first down. He'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line. We're going to have a timeout called by Galena.
Our whole vision of becoming the
1st down.
So here we are. Bulldogs just Turner up the middle. Not much there. He maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but he had to fight to get back there.
Lake Crowder.
Lake Crowder with the stop on the play for the Rams.
2nd down and 11.
So it brings up 2nd down and 11. Bulldogs into Ram territory now, thanks to his speed. But it's going to be a 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs 3rd down and long. See if this is a pass situation. They haven't been scared to throw the ball tonight. Bulldogs can pass the ball well like we've seen them do to start this game. That really adds a whole new dimension to this offense. Didn't see him throw a whole lot last year. We're going to have a timeout called on the field. I believe it's going to be Galena's second timeout of the half taken.
That's their 2nd timeout.
So Bulldogs have 1 remaining timeout here in the first half. We'll step away. When we return, the Bulldogs have a 3rd down and 8 at the Ram 43-yard line. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports. Bulldogs wanted there, but now they're going to be forced to send on the punt team.
Be 4th down as well.
Coach Martin not very happy on the sideline. So now they'll be forced to punt it away. Zane Turner will punt it back deep to the Rams. That'll be Zach Veldkamp the return man for the Rams, standing on the 5-yard line. Kick. So the Rams have scored 2 out of 2 drives since they've had the ball, I should say. Bulldogs desperately needing to stop here as they were driving, but got shut down there near midfield. This is going to be tossed to the outside. Has the edge. Blake Crowder has a lot of daylight ahead. Jack Perry, the one chasing him, he's not going to be caught. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Rams. Lake Crowder. That'll be a 76-yard touchdown for the Rams. One play, 76 yards. About that one. That extends their lead to 19-8. So now the Bulldogs really need to score for halftime because Riverton won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the second half. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Goodman under center. It's going to be Loke North lined up behind him. Handoff will go off the left hash. It's going to be good.
Going for the extra point.
As that was Landon Livingston, the one that converts a 2-point conversion and makes the score 21-8. So Rams 3 for 3 on drives this far, getting points every drive. The Bulldogs looking to find something on defense. Haven't found a lot, but they'll have plenty of time to talk it over now. Very well known around Galena. He played here at Galena football. He was an all-state performer, won a state title with the baseball team, and proceeded on to play at Pitt State. So very familiar with the program here with old coach Bo Sarwinski. And now this job just fell right into his hands. So, no, he's loving it, but not what he's seeing right now. Bulldogs got 3:35 on the clock. Try and get down the field and get some points on the scoreboard.
Looking for a ball back deep for the Bulldogs. Waiting for him to kick it off for the Rams.
It's going to be a low kick. It's going to be caught at the 15-yard line. Turner going to the right, hits his own teammate, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 34-yard line.
More on the tackle for the Rams.
Mark him down at the 33-yard line, so that's where the Bulldog drive will start. On the offense. Push the Bulldogs back 10 yards.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down and 21.
First down and 21 from the spot of the foul. Riverton defense looking out of sorts here. Bulldogs snap the ball. Jack Perry rolling right, looking, passing, and lucky that it wasn't picked off. Not sure where it that one, but the nearest person was a Ram defender there, it looked like.
He's taken down to 21.
Loke North, the linebacker, coming over.
No. You can't do that. That's not for the line. Yeah,
Now a second down and long for the Bulldogs. It's going to be
Rolls out.
rolls right, just chucks the ball. I haven't heard a whistle yet. They're going to say incomplete now. That could have been bad. Because, yeah, luckily they just ruled it incomplete because they didn't blow a whistle there for a while. They thought it was a backward pass and it just be ruled as a fumble. But it'll be 3rd down and 21 from the Bulldog 22-yard line. Bulldogs haven't been able to find anything this drive. The Rams have been all over them. Every run, pass.
Flag
I'm
comes
getting
out.
pressured quick. There's going to be a flag that comes out now. Looks like it's going to go against Galena. Coach Martin wants an explanation on the sideline here. I'm not sure what they called there. Oh, intentional. That makes sense. Penalty was intentional grounding. Saddle back the Bulldogs way up.
It's like they call it intentional grounding. Ball we spotted.
So the ball inside the Bulldog 5-yard line now.
Third down and 40.
3rd down and 40. So this is just going to be a straight run up the middle. Turner ran it up the middle, just trying to give the kicker a little bit of room to get it out of their end zone. But there was nothing there that drive. At the 45-yard line. Now it looks like they're going to go for it. Timeout. It's going to be called. Galena looked out of sorts. So they'll just call a timeout, their last of the half. With 2:20 to play here in the second quarter, your Bulldogs trail the Rams 21-8. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bulldog football on.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So welcome back to Galena, Kansas here, the home of your Bulldogs. And no, Zane Turner's just going to punt it.
With the first kick.
It's going to be a Galena-friendly roll, as it's going to roll down into. A Goodman that takes the snap, and we're going to have a flag come out.
Going to be against the Rams.
Going to be a false start
The motion against them.
on Riverton. So that'll back them up, as they'll already be behind the chains to start this drive.
First down and 15.
Bulldogs looking to get something going on this drive. Haven't been able to find much yet on defense. Pressure comes off the edge, but there's a large opening there, and there's going to be a flag that comes in.
Putting it on the tackle.
Looks like it's going to be on the Rams. I think it was on the block right here. So that'll negate that play and move them back even more. Unless it might be spotted the foul. So it'll be a holding penalty, but it'll be from the spot of the foul. So it'll end up being the 1st and 8 for the Rams. So they gained 2 plays, but didn't use it down. Goodman throwing, and that for the Bulldogs, still trying to get used to back up to game speed. But a lot of these guys, it could be their first game, so maybe still getting the nerves out. Goodman rolls out right. It's going to pitch it backwards, and it's going to be a first down for Lake Crowder as he gets hit out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock. Minute 40 remains in the second quarter.
That'll move the chains for the Rams. They'll first from 10 at the 48-yard line.
So fresh set of downs. The Rams inside Bulldog territory at their 48. This is a handoff. It goes hit right away. Barely gets back to the line. That was Brody McNemar and Braden Buckaloo in there on the tackle.
To go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
So welcome back, Bulldog fans. 2nd down and 10 is what the Rams face. Bulldogs looking to get a defensive stop. Ryder Goodman drops back, throws, and it's going to be over his intended target. That was Ryder Phillips, is who it was intended for. And Jack Perry, the one in coverage. Phillips had to get rid of that one quick. There was pressure coming up the middle. Probably threw the accuracy of that pass off a little bit. If Galena can start getting some pressure on the quarterback, they can get right back in this game. Get a stop here, go to the locker room, talk things over. It's only a 2-possession game. It's a lot of game to play. But they're going to have to figure some things out here on the defensive side of the ball. Goodman takes a snap, rolls right, throwing right. Pass is going to go through Feldkamp's hands. Noah Harper's hands. And it'll go incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Rams. Clock's paused at 1:23. Looks like the Rams are going to go ahead and punt it away. Now Turner will go back deep to receive this punt. Spiraling kick caught by Turner at the 20-yard line. Cuts back to the middle, now to the outside. Stiff arms one, and now it's brought down at the 36-yard line. That was Nolan Bushman bringing him down on that play. Couple seconds roll off the clock. And we have 1:12 to play. Bulldogs 68 yards or 69 yards to go to the end zone. So three receivers to the near side. Zane Turner takes the snap off the right tackle, breaks back across midfield and into Ram territory. And a good start to this drive for the Bulldogs. Turner's brought down at the Ram 49-yard line. The clock will stop. 2nd down and 10. Bulldogs. 55 seconds to play here in the second quarter. So now they can take their time and get the play call they want. Bulldogs have no timeouts remaining. Send Coda Daniels out to the far side. Turner has pressure coming right away. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go a 6-yard loss. Not sure Turner even saw him coming, but Lope North went basically unblocked. I mean, as soon as Turner took that snap, North was in the backfield chasing Turner down. It's going to be 3rd and 16 now. Probably not a bad idea for the Bulldogs just to let that clock wind down. Go to the locker room and talk things over, because you don't want to try and do too much and throw an interception or fumble. Just be a handoff up the middle is Burkhart. He gets it back up to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be brought down at the Riverton 47-yard line. And that'll send us to halftime. Your score at halftime, Riverton 21, Galena 8. We'll step away. When we return, we'll have the halftime show where we'll talk about first half highlights.
Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who...
Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers... Man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call, and they'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my...
Halftime show brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they're more than just insurance. So the halftime, we've reached halftime in this one. 21-8 your score. The Rams lead the Bulldogs. The Rams played a almost perfect first half. Their first 3 drives, getting points out of it, and a lot of big chunk plays. The Bulldogs seem to figure things out a little bit more there as we got closer to halftime, as they were able to make some more defensive stops.
For information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the case.
We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome back to the halftime show presented to you by Leah Smith, Farmers Insurance, 4-state agencies serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they're more than just insurance. So, some stats from the first half. The Bulldogs were led by Zane Turner. He had 17 rushes and 79 yards. And then Caleb Burkhart had 5 rushes for 24 yards. So the Bulldogs, a lot of running. Also, Turner had that big 39-yard pass from Turner to Tiante Paul that got the Bulldogs inside the 10-yard line and ended up turning into a score for the Bulldogs. So that was a big pass in the game and a critical moment that could be talked about at the end of this game for sure, because usually we don't see a lot of boom plays out of the Bulldogs, and you wonder if that's something that we're going to see a lot more this year, if there's going to be a little bit different schemes now that we have new head coach and Jacoby Martin at the helm here with Galena. And, Galena, they've always been run-heavy team, especially these last couple of years. They've had some good running backs come through here. And about 4:40 to go until the second half begins. Teams aren't back on the field yet. I see Galena coming out of the locker room now, and we'll see what they have in store. We'll take our final halftime break, and we'll return after this with third quarter action coming up right after this. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports Live.
If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know when trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Fire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
So welcome back to the Leah Smith halftime show. See your Bulldogs there warming up for the second half. And this should be a good ending in store for us. And week one of high school football action.
Georgia beat the Galena. All right, let's see it. Look forward to making
So looks like Girard currently leads Columbus 18-8 with 11:30 to play in the second quarter. That game is also live over on Girard Sports Live. Lions are up 34-0 over
from around the area.
Southeast.
Versus Gerard.
They're at halftime.
Colgan against Frontenac. Colgan is winning that one 14-6.
Just now in half kickoff here on Galena Sports Live. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports Live.
1 for 14.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
So we're back as we're set to begin the third quarter. Bulldogs desperately needing a defensive stop here to set the tone for the second half. Really just let Riverton know, hey, we're still here and we're not going to make this easy on you. We're going to fight to the end. On during the game, and every team, no matter if you're the best or worst team in the state, there's always something you could do better. So Bulldogs set to kick off. Zane Turner kick fielded at the 30-yard line.
29.
It's going to be ran up the right sideline and dropped a little bit past the 40-yard line.
So Jordan Warner on the return. Total Daniels on the...
So Jordan Warner was the one, the return man. Looking at the roster, this Riverton team has quite a bit of seniors. It's a pretty deep group of seniors. They got 11 or 12 seniors I'm reading on their roster right now. So big senior class. Been together for a while. Goodman will be under center. Phillips in motion. Handoff goes up the middle. That's going to be North. He's going to be going down the sideline. Not sure he's going to be caught. He's going to be pushed, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. It looks like the 6-yard lines where they're going to mark him out at. Thanks to Jack Perry pushed him, and I couldn't tell from here leaning around the window, but he pushed him enough to get him out of bounds. And he'll be at the 6-yard line. It's where the Rams will have the ball. So one play, and Rams inside the Bulldog 10-yard line with a goal-to-go situation from the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line for the Rams.
Up the middle, hit, and stopped short. That was Zane Turner on the tackle. The handoff went to Lake Crowder up the middle.
On the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Turner played safety a lot last season, and he's called on to play linebacker now. One of the better tacklers on this team, and certainly a leader on this team.
Buckler on that tackle.
Zane Turner and Devin Hetty, Casey Hopkins, Jack Perry taking on more of a leadership role this year too. So see if they can get a stop here. That one goes up the middle, falls forward. Not going to have enough. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. 1 or 2.
Braden Buckler.
We're going to say the 2-yard line. Buckaloo in for the tackle. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Probably 4-down situation for the Rams. Bulldogs really need a stop here. You got Feldkamp and Phillips out to the far side. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and he gets across the line for a touchdown. Crowder takes it up the middle, and he's going to be in for the Ram touchdown to extend the lead. Going to make the score 27-8, and they're going to bring on the PAT unit. That's Chloe Parker, the one on to kick the field goal, or the extra point, I should say. That one's going to be low off the goalpost, and it's no good. So the extra point, no good, but 2-yard quarterback sneak by Lake Crowder gives the Rams a 27-8 lead.
Physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Turner in the backfield. This is going to be a handoff to Caleb Burkhart. Yep. No, Deontay Paul.
Deontay Paul was the ball carrier.
Ram defense has stiffened up these last 2 drives. Bulldogs couldn't get much in that 2-minute drive they had before halftime, and the Ram defense has been pretty solid here. Big 3rd down and 8 here. Score starting to slip away from the Bulldogs. 19-point deficit. Gonna have to start doing something here. It's not too late, but a lot of work to be done here for Galena. And that's going to be a bad snap. It's just going to be jumped on by Deontay Paul.
A low snap.
And it's going to be jumped on at the 15-yard line, so big loss on that play. He's got to force Galena to punt. Punt takes a Galena-friendly bounce past the 50-yard line, and it'll be down at the Riverton 48-yard line. Play the whole game, both sides of the ball, which a lot of teams in 3A, you're going to see your guys playing both sides of the ball. But for Galena, ultimately, start their own 22-yard line, a long field ahead of them. Haven't had much success these last couple drives. See if they try and open the passing game up here. Perry runs over to the sideline and gets the play call and runs back to the huddle. Throwing right. Zane Turner has it. He's going to be hit immediately and might have gained a couple on the play. There was a swarm of Ram jerseys over in the area. Looks like they're going to give him a gain of a yard. That's what that's good for.
Back to the Bulldogs.
Perry takes a snap, rolls right, has Botkin open, and it's caught. Botkin hit hard out of bounds, but still good for a Bulldog first down. Nice play for Galena. Gets them a first down, and they move the chains. The clock ticks under 6 minutes. Ball to be at the Bulldog 33-yard line. Trips to the near side. One single guy to the outside. Perry looking to throw. Now he's going to be flushed out right. Turner catches it. That looked like something, man. He's going to be dropped. Minimal gain on the play. And it's going to go for a 3-yard gain for Turner. Coach Martin wanted a face mask there on the sideline. Brings up 2nd down and 7. And another flag comes in after the play. Some tempers might have flared at the end of that play. Not sure what drew the flag at the beginning. And be a hold on the offense. So there's fouls on Galena and Riverton. They both offset, so the Burkhart, the Burkhart run will not count, but Galena won't be penalized and have to move backwards. It'll just be a replay of this down. So we got an injury on the field. We'll step away for a second and we'll come back once things are cleared up. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports Live. All right, so welcome back. Everything's cleared up off the field now, so good to resume play. On that last play, the Bulldogs were able to get the 2nd down and 1 and a little bit all. And got it up to the 30, 50-yard line. Let's say the 49. So it's a gain of 1 on the play.
Tackle for the Rams. Be second down and 9.
Very under center. Takes a snap. Now rolls right.
Take the handoff, rolls out.
Throw. It's going to be caught inbounds. And that'll be Cody Daniels, his first catch of the night. And it'll move the chains for a Bulldog first down.
Brawley spotted at the 42.
Nice play.
14-yard pass.
Bulldogs into brand territory at the but there hasn't been a penalty that's really killed any drive, and that's the last thing you want. Bulldogs will have a fresh set of downs from the 42-yard line. All Burkhart and Turner in the backfield. Turnaround handoff to Turner. Falls forward up the middle. And he'll have a gain there of about 5, it looks like.
Gain of about 5.
And
injured player on the field.
have another injury on the field. Starting to get late in the game. Maybe some cramps happening, but we'll step away. Injury timeout on the field. We'll have more football when we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Thursday, the cross country will be in action at Girard at 5 p.m. Middle school volleyball will take place
So things
on Thursday night.
cleared up on the field.
High school volleyball will be at Southeast at 4 p.m. on Thursday.
Up the middle. And might have gained 1.
Cody Wagner stands up Burkhart.
Zane Turner back onto the field.
The yard.
27-8 your score here with 2:30 to play in the third quarter. Tall mountain to climb, but Bulldogs in Riverton territory needing some points here.
Third down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 4. Perry rolls right, just has to throw it away. There was pressure coming up the middle. That was
That'll bring up 4th down and 4.
Cody Wagner pressuring Jack Perry, forcing him to just throw it away, and now it'll be a
Hassan and
had a good
on that tackle for the
defensive stop last time out. We'll see if they can do it again here. And that pass is going to be caught, ran out of bounds by Lake Crowder. He picks up the first down. Paul, the one in coverage for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be going to call it a first down. So 2 consecutive first downs on 2 plays for the Rams gets them into Bulldog territory. Throwing left pass, batted down. Devin Hetty had a good read on the play and bats it down. The pass was intended for Zach Feldkamp over here on the near sideline. But Hetty came out of nowhere, blocked that, almost had time to pick it off. Bulldogs could really use a turnover here. Haven't been a turnover on either side of the ball. Goodman takes a snap. Quarterback keeper. He's going to be hit and ripped down in the backfield. There'll be a tackle for loss. Deontay Paul hit him and brought him down in the backfield for a loss of 4. So it brings up 3rd and 14 now. This is a good tackle in the backfield by Paul.
Make 3rd down stop here for the Bulldogs.
Goodman under center. Pitches it to the outside. Off the right, he has some speed, and he's going to race into the end zone. That's Lake Crowder. Had some speed around the edge and into the end zone to extend the Ram lead. That makes the score 33-8. Not what Galena was looking for in the home opener, but hopefully Galena can show a little bit of fight here, because this would be a tall mountain to come back on, but just showing some fight and not that you're going to lay down. That's what'll show you that this is a good team. It's going to be a 2-point conversion, cuts back left and hit, but it's going to be good for the 2-point conversion. That was Ryder Phillips. Converting the 2-point conversion makes it 35-8. Here in the 3rd quarter, 23 seconds to play. Bulldogs trail 35-8. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bulldog football on.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Lake Crowder with a touchdown run from the 47-yard line of the Rams. Extends the lead for the Rams. So far, nothing going the Bulldogs' way. Had a promising second drive where they got a touchdown and 2-point conversion, but since then, the Ram defense has been stellar up to this point. It'll be Aiden Witherspoon to kick off for the Rams. Straight into the hands of Turner. He muffs it. Now he fields it, goes to the right, cuts back. Breaks one tackle, and he's going to be shoestring tackled at the 33-yard line. And if he beat that guy, he might have taken that one to the house. Just barely got him. But Turner's speed, certainly something amazing when you see him start running. Burkhart lined up behind Perry, Deontay Paul, and McNemar to the near side. Pass thrown, intended for Turner. He turns around, makes one man miss, makes another man miss, cuts back near midfield and into Ram territory.
Brought down to 47.
So brought down in Ram territory.
Injured player on the field.
And we're going to have injury timeout on the field. So we'll step away for a moment. Oh, looks like they're getting things cleaned up. Just some cramps going on, early season cramps. Games are hotter out, and it's first game of the season. Zane Turner's been giving it us all on every play. So he's going to be pretty tired at the end of this one.
And that'll open the quarter.
That sends us to the fourth quarter of play. 1 quarter left. Bulldogs trail at 35-8. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
So welcome back into live action here from Galena, Kansas. We begin fourth quarter action between the Riverton Rams and the Galena Bulldogs in this Route 66 rivalry matchup. This one not going in the favor of the Bulldogs. They learn a lot about this team. A lot of room for improvement, but still a long season ahead for both these teams. Perry under center, motions a guy across, gives it to Tiante Paul. Nice block by Burkhart, and Paul's going to be tackled near the first down marker. Might be marked a yard short. They're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line.
Ball number 38 at the 9-yard gain for Tiante Paul.
So a nice play to start this drive and quickly into Riverton territory. Zane Turner had that catch and run on the last play to get it all started. Perry steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble, makes one man miss, and slides down. He's going to slide down at the 29-yard line. Smart choice. Did a good job climbing the pocket. And then got a nice pickup. So that'll be good for a 9-yard gain and a Bulldog first down.
Mr. Clippy.
Play clock running down. Perry gets under center quick, snaps the ball, handoff to Burkhart. Up the middle, a little bit of speed. Steamrolls ahead, carries the pile, and he's going to be brought down near the 10-yard line. Riverton's waving the ball. They think they recovered the fumble. No official signal yet.
So it looks like he stripped the ball at the end.
Referees are still talking about it. No official signal yet. Now they're going to signal Ram ball. That was a nice run by Burkhart. Almost looked like just got the ball ripped out. So Riverton will take over possession at the 10:26 mark. First turnover of the game. It's a fumble by Galena. to give the ball back to Riverton. A promising drive. Not the way you wanted to end that. Flag's going to be thrown.
Legal substitution against the Rams.
So that will back the
First and 15.
Rams up. Legal substitution puts them at their own 6-yard line. Coming across the formation, Witherspoon cuts back, has the first down a little bit more. Still won't go down.
Mike Lynn caught on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Witherspoon, a freshman, he's
been
in on most of the snaps for the Rams. Punter, kicker, return man. Not bad for a freshman. Done it all this game. Now Goodman under center. Handoff up the middle. Slope north. North steamrolls ahead. Across the 35-yard line where he's brought down at the 37-yard line to pick up a 7.
Michael Endicott. That's a 7-yard gain. Big second down and 3.
Clock now under 10 minutes to play in this one. It's going to be a pitch to the outside. That's Landon Livingston. Gets the edge and tumbles into Galena territory. It's another chunk play for the Rams.
A 15-yard gain on the play. First and 10 for the Rams from Bulldogs 49.
Not a lot going the Bulldogs' way this game. Rams has came in with a game plan and have executed perfectly. We're going to have a flag. It's going to be a false start on Riverton. I will move them back. We'll be behind the line to start this game, or this. So first and 15 from the Ram 43-yard line. Witherspoon comes across the formation. Now rolling out is Ryder Goodman. Jumping up, and Hetty pulls him down. Deontay Paul jumped up, and Hetty knocked him out of the way, and then Hetty got back there and dragged him down. But certainly, Hetty made an impact on that play. Goodman, had an open guy, but with Hetty pulling him down, there was not much there. Goodman pitches it to the left. And that is Derek McLaughlin with the carry. It's going to be tackled at the 46-yard line, looks like.
It'll be third down and 3.
Third down and 3, handoff up the middle. Falls forward. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short. Yeah, they're going to call it 4th down and 1.
Heading on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Evan Hetty in there making the tackle for your Bulldogs.
Stops him short of the
Ram's going to go for it.
4th and 1.
4th and 1. And this is going to be good for a first down. QB keeper for about 4 yards.
Devin Hudson and Connor Booker were on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Clock continues to wind now. Under 7 minutes remain in this week 1 matchup between the two. Goodman pitch to the outside. McLaughlin is going to be tackled by St. Turner.
For a game, be 2nd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4 on that run by McLaughlin. Witherspoon comes across the formation. Now a reverse jet sweep. And hit and tackled at the 20-yard line is Coda Daniels making the tackle. It's Landon Livingston with the carry. Handoff up the middle. Almost tripped up, but McLaughlin breaks a couple and is brought down at the Bulldogs trail, 35-8. You're watching Bulldog football on Galena Sports.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers.
Girls School Volleyball has a fifth-grade tournament at Columbus, and that's at 9 a.m.
All right. So welcome back, Ben. Not a lot of time left in this one. Girard leads Columbus 32-8 with 5:04 to play in the 4th quarter. So that one all but over. Catch into that over on Girard Sports Live.
Girard 32, Columbus 8. Riverton goes for it on 4th down.
And not going to get there.
And Central Donkin saves.
That'll be a turnover on down. And it'll give the Bulldogs the ball. See if the Bulldogs can. And another score for you. Baxter Springs leads Southeast 58-0 with 10:45 in the 4th quarter.
Colgan winning 27-20 in the 4th quarter. Baxter is, looks like they, in the 3rd quarter, it's like 41-0 against Southeast. Run at the middle.
Not going anywhere. Bulldogs are at their own 2-yard line. Bulldogs just trying to get out of their end zone. They lost 1 on that last play from their own drive, started at their own 3. Now 2nd and 11. Zane Turner, the quarterback. Jack Perry gets sent to the near sideline. Turner just takes it up the middle, finds a little bit of room, and brings it up near the 20-yard line. Good for Bulldog first down. Clock's going to continue to roll. Now 125. Handoff to the left. That goes to Tiante Paul. Not a lot there. Under a minute.
Brock Northland pulled a leg on the tackle for the Rams.
Galena comes to the line. Lane Turner under center takes the snap. Rolls right. Going to be a quarterback keeper, and he just runs out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds.
Bulldogs here. We'll recap all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772.
They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-through or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
I'm fed.
Nothing went their way, a new era, and it just, things seemed a little bit off, but props to Riverton. They played an excellent game. They came in with a game plan, and they executed it well, and they did exactly what they wanted to do. And for the Bulldogs, not the worst thing. It's the first game of the year. You learn a lot about your team and things that need to be worked on. And for the Bulldogs, they just couldn't get stops on defense. It was big play after big play, and things like that. Even if your offense is going off, you're 3 receptions, 61 yards. Had that big 39-yard reception there in the first quarter. Zane Turner, 4 receptions, 44 yards. Coda Daniels, 1 reception, 14 yards. Thatcher Botkin had 2 receptions for 12 yards. And then Caleb Burkhart had 1 reception for 1 yard and a touchdown. So that rounds out your stats for the Bulldogs this evening. That'll be about it for us here tonight, live from Galena, Kansas. Next week, your Bulldogs will take on Quapaw, and that'll be down in Quapaw. Quapaw, 7 p.m. kickoff. We'll start the